What's good, you guys? Happy Friday. Damn, look how gorgeous that is. It's just nice as fuck outside. But today's Friday. It's the end of the week. And as things are wrapping up for a successful week, I was stacking my wins this week daily. Making sure I hit my daily tasks, my daily to-do list, and taking care of business. I couldn't help but think about all the obstacles and roadblocks that were stacked against me the year 2023, 2022, going into 2024. One, I had a major car accident. The first car I've ever bought myself or put a down payment on. It was for a Honda Accord, a recent year too, but I got into a major car accident last year. It was completely unexpected. As I was driving home from my girl's house, mind you, I live in a not so great part of town, San Francisco, and I don't know what I was thinking, but it was broad daylight. But I was driving down this block to my house, and I stopped at an intersection. It was a stop sign on each street of the intersection, and I stopped on this particular street heading uphill. And as I stopped and was entering into the intersection to be able to continue down the road, two motherfuckers, bro, was fucking racing on my left side, and they completely went past the stop sign and like ran into my shit, fucked my whole shit up, totaled my Honda. I didn't even have enough time to be able to get their license plate because they sped off, and that's not even a unusual scenario where I come from. Like, shit like that happens all day. And if I didn't have insurance, if I didn't have full coverage, I would have been shit out of luck. I would have been fucked. But that's one massive adversity I had to face, and that set me back a little bit, mentally, financially, and spiritually. I kind of found myself being lost in a little bit of the victim mentality for a few hours, and I had to quickly realize, man, it ain't over. It's not the end of the world. Thank God I still have my life. Thank God somebody was watching over me during that time, because it was a front-end collision. And imagine explaining that to your fucking insurance company. Like, usually front-end collisions, like, they think you're the person that caused the problem. So that was my first massive roadblock. Another massive pitfall last year was I got arrested for the first time in my life. And not too many people know this. I just wanted to share it here because, again, I want to be as transparent as possible as I'm continuing to progress, as I'm continuing to go through life. Because if you're not progressing, you're fucking regressing. Sorry, not degressing, regressing. And that's basically dying. I've said that before. But yeah, I was just doing shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. Seeking instant gratification, seeking the easy route. And what's the saying? The easy route often leads to misery. You know, when I was in a jail cell, the only person I couldn't help I couldn't escape myself, my thoughts, who I was choosing to become at the time. My actions were completely unaligned with the type of individual I was creating for myself, or I was trying to create for myself. And I'm fairly young, I know, and I knew better, but that was a wake-up call for me, because I never in a million years thought that I would be the type of individual that would be behind bars. And not because I'm not capable of violence or I'm not capable of destruction, but because I was raised better. And my mentality isn't that of your local fucking street thug, or I wouldn't even consider myself a gangster. Like, that's never been a life that was attractive to me. Yeah, you hear in rap songs, you hear of how cool it is to, get quick money, a couple $100,000 a month, shit like this, and the lifestyle that comes with it. But let's take the classic movies, for example. Scarface, Goodfellas, fucking, what's another good one? Godfather. Yeah, it looks glamorous, the lifestyle, the loyalty, the money, the admiration, the power. That shit looks sexy as fuck to a male, to a man. But in reality, how do those movies end up? What are the end credit scenes? The motherfucker's either dead, jail, or his life is just completely negatively impacted that there was no coming back from it. That's not how I want my life to play out. I want to be, well, from how it's most likely looking, I got to be the individual that's going to change things in my family. Because there was nobody before my father. Like I explained in past videos, my father was just always working. He was a great example, but there were some aspects of who he was as an individual that I felt like I could improve on. And that's no shade to my father. He's my hero. But again, I'm not a father yet, but as a father, I would want my son to supersede me, to be able to elevate past my previous ceilings, or the level that I was able to elevate to. So I want to be the example for my family, and that massive roadblock was not a clear indication of where I claimed my mindset was. You guys, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I'm not here to beat around the bush. You guys will face massive adversity in this life if you have big goals, if you have big dreams, big aspirations. When you look around, when you talk to certain people in your life, you come to realize that they have small minds. And they're closed-minded. They are unable to see what's really possible out here in this life. Everything is about energy. A lot of people say you got to see it to believe it, but I disagree. It's not that. I believe the saying, you have to believe it to see it. And that's been my whole life's journey up until this point. Believing in something that hasn't been written yet, a story that hasn't been told yet. You guys have to create the greatest story. No matter what obstacles, no matter the naysayers, no matter the breakups, the exes, no matter the job opportunities not landing. You guys can do anything you want in this life. You just have to set out a plan for yourself, have the proper intentions, and your actions have to align. Again, I like to go back to fitness because I think that's the cornerstone of success. I can't look at any individual who has money or has status and is lacking in the fitness department and call them successful, because that's not true success. You have to be firing on all cylinders across the board, or else you're just standing on your strengths. You guys, go into this weekend being fearless, being mindful of your daily activities, your daily actions, and continue showing up. been a pleasure. Talk to you guys later. Peace.